Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Jay here with a quick DVD update. Well, it's not really a quick one. It's gonna be a little lengthy. I mean, I got quite a few movies that I picked up on the past few weeks. Haven't did a video in a while, so kind of trying to get back into it since I've been working a lot lately. But anyway, let's get right into the full swing of things here. First movie that I picked up. It's a movie that I heard a lot about. Saw the trailer for it. And because it was a straight to DVD release. A movie called Trade, starring Kevin Kline. It's about human trafficking, and stuff like that. And movies like this, for some reason, have always interested me and everything. And so I picked it up. Plus, I like Kevin Kline as an actor. So that's Trade. The next one that I got, another movie that's not really great, but um, I mean, I enjoy it for what it is. It's kind of a old Jean Claude Van Damme ripoff of Lionheart. If anyone's seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. And that's the movie Damage. Remind me a lot of that movie Lionheart. Steve Austin, I'm a big fan of his back from the old WWF days. I refuse to call it WWE. I don't even know what that is. The WWF days, but even though I don't watch wrestling anymore, but still the WWF days for me. It's a good little movie. I mean, it's nothing great about it and everything, but it's entertaining to watch. And so, Damage. Um, Next up is part of a movie series that I've been slowly but surely collecting, and I've been buying them randomly out of order. And this is another one that's randomly out of order, and that is Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. There's so many things wrong with this movie that I can't even start to talk about. I might when I do my review on this, which is gonna be probably somewhere down the road. I'll probably talk more about it, but I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this already and know just how. I don't know if you can call it it's so bad it's good, but I don't like it, but at the same time I kind of do like it. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but anyway. Moving on. Next movie here is a movie I just saw recently and I enjoyed it 100%, and so I had to go out and buy it. And that is the movie In the Electric Mist, starring Tommy Lee Jones and John Goodman, along with Peter Skarsgård and Mary Steenburgen. It's a good little movie that takes place in New Orleans. It's kind of a murder mystery mixed in with a lot of other stuff. And Tommy Lee Jones is always great in anything he does, and he's real good in this. John Goodman in this movie, I think, was kind of underused or whatever, but I don't know. I guess that's how the story is told or whatever. I mean, because I think it's based off of a book, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that. Yep, it is based off of a book. But I don't know exactly how big of a role that John Goodman character is in the book, but in the movie I felt like he was very underused. But it's a pretty good movie. I like movies like this, so definitely had to pick that one up. Next up is another movie that I've heard a lot about and wasn't too keen on watching it when it first came out, but I decided to pick it up anyway. That is the movie P2, starring Wes Bentley and Rachel Nichols. Rachel Nichols right there on the cover. Very nice to look at. Um, Nice. It's supposed to be pretty good. I don't know. Haven't heard really a lot about it, but like I say, I kind of like Rachel Nichols, so I got it. P2. Next up is a kind of a offbeat type of movie, but I enjoy it for what it is. That is the movie Taking Woodstock, which has a pretty good casting. It's got Dimitri Martin, Dan Fogler, who else is it? Eugene Levy, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Emil Hirsch, and Leo Schreiber. Pretty good movie. I like it. Like I said, I like it for what it is. Don't hear anyone really talking about it a lot, but I like it for what it was. So, Taking Woodstock. Next up is a movie that I feel is very underrated, also, and it's the movie called Unknown. Unknown. There it is. Unknown. which has a pretty good cast in it. I mean, you got Jim Caviezel, Bridget Moynahan, Joey Pants from Sopranos. You know, everybody knows that. Peter Stormare, Jeremy Siddle. Good, kind of everybody could be innocent or everybody could be guilty type of movie where people wake up in a warehouse and no one know who they are, and some are good and some are bad, but they don't know who's who and stuff like that. Very pretty good movie. Okay, moving along is another good, really good movie. I like movies that are based on true stories, and that's what this one is, and that is Zodiac, which stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., and Mark Ruffalo, about the Zodiac killer back in the 70s, and directed by David Fincher, who's one of my favorite directors. And I'd like to see him get back to doing movies like this too. It'd be good to see him doing these kind of dark, theme type movies. I know he's kind of calmed down recently with some movie that he's done recently, but he needs to get back to doing movies like that. Next up is I know some of you might kind of be like, why did he have that movie? But I'm a fan of the two leading ladies in this movie, and that's the reason why I got this movie. And that is Sunshine Cleaning, which stars Amy Adams and Emily Blunt. Um, it's another one of those, good little films that kind of flew under the radar, in my opinion. It was done by the same people, from the same producers of Little Miss Sunshine, and I don't know, it just has a good story to it, so I just enjoy it a lot. So, Sunshine Cleaning one more time. Next up is a kick ass of a movie, and by saying that, some of you should already know what that title is, and that is Kick Ass. Finally got around to buying it. I know I've heard a lot of mixed things about this movie. I mean, I've watched it a few times and I enjoy it for what it is. I think Nicolas Cage gives a great performance in it as Big Daddy, and the girl who plays his daughter as Hit Girl. Both of those two I think give great performances. The kid, what's his name? Aaron Johnson, who plays Kick Ass. I mean, he kind of, I don't know, he kind of gets annoying throughout the movie for me, but I understand what his purpose was and all that good stuff. Like I said, it was a good movie, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who's best known as McLovin from Superbad, I think he gives a good performance in this movie as well. Kind of different from the roles that I've seen him play in the past. So, kick ass. Then next up, another kind of dark, but kind of along the lines of Zodiac, but not so much, and that is the movie Black Dahlia. It stars Josh Hartnett, Aaron Eckhart, Scarlett Johansson, and Hilary Swank, about the Black Dahlia murder back in the I think it was the 30s, I believe it was. It was either late 20s or early 30s, one I can't remember. But anyway, the movie was pretty good. I mean, it was directed by Brian De Palma, and it starts off good and has that old film noir feel to it. But then toward the end, for me, it kind of like, okay, what the hell is going on here? But I still enjoy it for what it is. I mean, that seemed to be the thing with the movies I got. I just realized that these are movies that I enjoy for what they are, the ones that I have seen out of them. But yeah, I mean, Josh Hartnett gives a great performance. Aaron Eckhart, he's good and kind of, brooding character in this movie. I think Scarlett Johansson was kind of underused in the movie. And probably have to watch it again to really give a true definition of what I thought of Hilary Swank in the movie. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, but excuse me. Last but not least, this is probably my favorite out of all these that I picked up. Love this movie to death. I can't get enough of it. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people like this movie. And out of all of the ones that I've showed so far, this is probably the third, the third, what you call comedy of the group, but it's the best one and one of my all-time favorites, and that is Caddyshack, starring, of course, Chevy Chase, Bill Murray, Rodney Dangerfield, and Ted Knight. Even though the movie is not supposed to be about these guys, but somehow they become the main focus of the movie because of how over the top and crazy they are. And I know for a fact that Rodney Dangerfield ad-libbed all of his lines because the stuff that comes out this man's mouth in this movie is just priceless. I mean, Bill Murray. I know a lot of people love Bill Murray character, and a lot of people like Chevy Chase, but for me, Rodney Dangerfield makes this movie. He just so funny in this movie. It's not even. I can't even explain how funny this man is in this movie, and it's just a really good movie. But one of my favorite lines, well, actually one of my favorite quotes of all time, comes from this movie, and that's what Chevy Chase character tells the young kid about see your future, make your future. And when you hear a line like that in a movie like this, you kind of think, well, how the hell did this line end up in this movie? But to be honest, it's a good quote to use and to tell people. Really, you have to see your future to make it or whatever. But I don't know. I guess I'm kind of going off topic or whatever. But Caddyshack, great movie. So those are my DVDs that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks, and let's show them off one last time. There they are. Right. So that's it for now. I don't know if I'm gonna have any more DVD updates anytime soon. I'm kind of trying to cut back on buying a lot. That's pretty much why I haven't been doing a lot of updates lately. Actually, I need to start doing more reviews. Probably gonna try to do that sometime in the near future. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for watching my videos and continue to support me, and also leaving for you guys that leave comments on my channel and just checking up to see how I'm doing. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all my subscribers, actually, all my friends on YouTube. I haven't been watching a lot of videos because I have been so busy, but I will be, trying my best to basically catch up on you guys' videos and everything. So, you know, rate, rate the video, comment down below, let me know what you think about these movies and everything. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.